this earth. And so the third box is having something in the day that you go to, or it could be in your home, it could be anywhere you could be a hot dog vendor on the street in New York.
Okay.
Or you could be the CEO or the President of the United States or some other, whatever, the high ranking, huh? And anything in the middle, whatever you want to call it. You go to that place every day. You succeed by doing your task at hand to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a laundry list to do, right?
Okay.
You get through as much as you're capable of doing.
Okay.
From, full intention.
Okay.
And you do those three things, you're successful.
Okay.
It's really that simple.
Okay.
We add too much to it, but truly, that's it. Your iman, your family, you go to work, or you go to your charity organization, whatever, you go to your children, you do to the best of your ability in that day, and you accomplish your tasks. What else is there? Really, that's success. And and I believe that the things that...
Wait, 1 second.
Please.
You just hit on a word or a sentence.
Okay.
Best of your ability.
Yes.
What can you explain a little bit more on this? Best of your ability. What does that mean?
Sure. As a mother, I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Feed my children. I clean around the house. I have a list of things to do. I have maybe pickups, drop-offs, make lunch, make dinner, right? All these to-dos.
Can you stop that, please?
Coffee window. So maybe my full intention was to do the laundry.
Okay.
On Monday
Okay.
when I woke up. And I did everything I could to get to the laundry.
Okay.
But in that day, I got interrupted by my son who needed my help immediately, and that took me away from my work.
Okay.
Now, did that mean that I failed that day because I didn't do the laundry? No.
Okay.
Because I did to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Now, does that also mean that you judge your ability on a scale of 1 to 10? Say you say my ability is, according to myself, 7.5. Okay?
Okay.
And if you did that function, that job, whatever word you want to use, you just did tarkaw, just do it, get over with it. Okay? Then would you consider that not as the best of your ability?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, again, I found, I'll use cooking as an example.
Okay.
That the day that I try and cook something and my heart's not in it, it never tastes good.
So you realize this?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's an immediate reaction, right? You cook an egg, you don't want to cook the egg, it breaks, it doesn't look nice, it burns, right?
So I'm going to take this to your restaurant, Mirchi. Okay? In that restaurant, knowing you for such a long time, that you want your tiramisu to be perfect.
Yes.
And you want it to be known as the best tiramisu, halal, virgin tiramisu in the world with no, what do they add in rum? They add rum?
Everybody adds a different form of alcohol.
Right.
Right.
And you want it to be pure, and now I am going to, put you on a spot. You want the world to know that Lisa makes the best.
I don't want that.
No.
But you're saying that. I don't want to know. I used to want that, but now I realize that, it's maybe not good for you to strive for these things, no?
So, but at one stage in your life, you wanted that.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but now
that
because
was what I thought was my goal.
That was your end point.
That was my end point. Yeah.
I took just one example. There are so many things that you have in your restaurant.
No, exactly. But then I realized, and it's not that it's not important to. So yes, in my restaurant, if something is not good, termed as good tasting or clean, or if there's a hair in it, or God forbid, right? Then it's not good for the customer.
Okay.
Then we failed at some level.
Okay. So you have put yourself in a situation where that is something that you created, that you have put the standard so high, and that standard is so high that if somebody else, say you want to open the restaurant 9 o'clock and they open it at 10 o'clock or 9:30 and people are standing outside, are you going to blame yourself for that failure?
I start with myself.
Okay.
Absolutely, because what did I not impart in my employees that caused them? Although kabhi there was problem in their life, so you can't fault people. They had a tribulation. They tried to get there at 9 o'clock. Their car broke down. They're stuck on the road, right? That's another thing. But if habitually they're becoming late to work, then that's my wrong.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Okay. So I'll come back to the Iman part. If somebody prays 5 times on time every day, then that means that person, if they can pray 5 times every day on time, their practical approach to life would be very, very organized.
Yes, because Allah Ta'ala gave us this system.
Okay, so now we discuss the Hakim Saab. Okay, and when we discuss the Hakim Saab, we discussed few things here and there along with that, those 3 points.
Right.
Okay. You said, I want my husband to pray 5 times.
Yes, that was an example.
There is a reason why I'm bringing this point up again. There are a lot of people in this dunya who, Allama Iqbal said a very simple couplet. He said, Kirat se keh bhi diya, la ilaha to kya hasil, dilo nigah se musalman nahi to kuch bhi nahi. If your husband is afraid of you, okay, and to just show you that whenever you are around, that he just stands on the musalla, and you don't want that. Now, because there are so many people in this dunya who are not understanding what you are saying, or what Allah Ta'ala said, or what the Prophet said, or what the Hadith says, how would you try to bring a change, starting with your husband, to the people who are not getting the message? How would you give that message?
Like I said, I think that it's a patience.
Okay.
Patience is very important because, again, in the end of the day, I cannot force him into this. He has to realize it upon himself. And I think dua is so important.
Okay.
I keep praying.
Okay.
Allah Ta'ala make him understand the importance.
Him or everybody?
Everybody. You're using him as an example.
For me.
Right. But Allah Ta'ala guide us, Neek Hidayat, guide us to the straight path.
So you get this, that Allah Ta'ala, your prayers, your dua is important.
Yeah, it's so much. We don't put the weight on dua that
Okay.
we should. Yeah.
Suppose you keep on making dua.
Yes.
And still you don't get the results.
Well, you know and I know that, of course, again, he has to answer for his actions. The world. Tika, the world has to answer for their actions. So I don't know, I can't answer that question per se. I only have a faith that Allah Ta'ala says that, if you're asking for something, it'll come in this world or the next.
Okay.
So something good will come of it. Only something good can come of it.
Okay.
I don't know what that thing is.
Okay.
And I won't know until that day. And only Allah Ta'ala knows that.
Okay.
So that's my belief, and that's
what is a simple way of let me ask you.
I guess
Your way of trying to convey this very simple message of Hayyal al-Salah and Hayyal al-Falah that come to prayer.
Well, first you pray. You have to, open. You don't hide